Those little dogs are mean, man.
My dad, like,
Little dogs scare me. I'm much better around the big dogs.
yeah, my
192 pounds.
I know, they're big babies. Okay, so what did we learn so far in trigonometry? Degrees to radian, right? Anthony, what else have we learned so far in trigonometry? You asked me a question before the quiz. What was that about? Yes, we learned about reference angles, right? So, what is a reference angle? It's a what? No. It's the angle that the terminal side. Okay, come on, let's focus now. Come on. It's the angle that the terminal side makes with what? The x-axis, yes. So this is the reference angle. And Anthony, I think when I answered you, I wasn't actually thinking straight. Now that I'm looking at it, no, the reference angle will not be negative. Okay, so that was a really good question because look, so this could be, right? This could be a terminal side that goes in the negative direction, right? But the reference angle, so this would be like negative 30 degrees, but the reference angle is going to be 30 degrees. It's the angle it's making with the x-axis, right? So I could have, see if I can change this. So I could have, here's my initial side, and it rotates through 90, 180, 270, rotates through 300 degrees. Okay. 300 degrees. What's the reference angle? 60 degrees. The reference angle will be 60 degrees. Okay. Okay. So today we're going to talk about what we call DMS. DMS stands for degrees, minutes, seconds. Degrees, minutes, seconds. This is used often in navigation, like aeronautics. They're not going to say 43.7 degrees. They're going to actually give you the minutes and the seconds, okay? So this is actually pretty straightforward. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. It's like a clock, okay? And 1 minute, the minutes, by the way, are just, the symbol is just a single apostrophe. 1 minute is 60 seconds, right? And seconds are written like that, like a double apostrophe or quotation, okay? Okay, so let's say that we have, right, we'll do 43.7 degrees. Okay, we're going to convert this to DMS. Okay. No. Okay. Well, do you want me to show you how to do it? Or do you want to keep guessing?
No.
Okay. So the 43 we leave alone because it's 43.7 degrees. So we've got 43 degrees. We have to work with the 0.7. Okay. I have 0.7 degrees. Now let's convert that to minutes, where there are 60 minutes in 1 degree. So we multiply by 60. What's 0.7 times 60? 4, isn't it? Is it 4.2 or is it 42? 42. 44.0 minutes. Somebody double check that on their calculator. Okay, thank you. Okay, so 43.7 degrees is equal to 43 degrees, 42 minutes, and that went evenly, so I have 0 seconds. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Why would you leave the 0.7 out for the degrees?
Because we're converting that decimal portion of the degree into minutes and seconds.
Okay, so you would include that on the
Right. So what we're doing is when we have a degree that's not a whole number, we're taking that decimal part and we're changing it to minutes and seconds instead. Okay. So every degree has 60 minutes in it. Okay. So if it's less than a degree, then we're going to figure out how many minutes are in it. So here's another example. Let's do 56.43 degrees. And we're going to convert this to DMS. Now the 56 degrees, that's fine. That's no problem at all. Right? It's the 0.43 that's the problem. We're going to take that decimal part of the degree and we're going to convert it to minutes. So we're going to do 0.43 degrees times 60 minutes in 1 degree. So 0.43 times 60 gives us 25.8 minutes. Okay, everybody with me? Okay, now that means we're going to take the 25 part, 25 minutes, okay? So the 0.43 gives me 25 whole minutes. But now I'm going to take the decimal part of that and convert it to seconds. So it gives me, when I take the 0.43, it gives me 25 minutes. Now I have to take the 8 minutes and we're going to convert it to seconds. So how many seconds are in a minute? 60 seconds in 1 minute. So we're going to take our 0.8 times 60 and we get 48 seconds. So 56.43 degrees is 56 degrees, 25 minutes, 48 seconds. Okay. Do another one. Yes.
What if the seconds doesn't go in evenly?
Then you would leave the seconds as a decimal. You can do decimals on the seconds.
You can have seconds.
Right, but not on the degrees or minutes. Okay, good question. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do 112.67 degrees. Okay, so this is equal to 112 degrees. And what do we do? Right, so we're going to take the 0.67 degrees and we multiply by 60 minutes over 1 degree. Oops. And we get 40.2 minutes. So what's that mean? Good. So we're going to put the 40 minutes up here. And now we're going to take the 0.2 minutes and we're going to multiply that by 60 seconds over 1 minute. And we get 12 seconds. Okay? Okay. Your calculator has a really nice feature on it. You have to know how to do this by hand, but you can do it on your calculator. So we had 112.67. So we're going to put 112.67. And we're going to put the degree mark on there. Oh, I'm sorry. Make sure that your mode is in degrees, right? So press mode and make sure you've got degree highlighted there. Okay, everybody got that? Okay, now we're going to go into degree. So we're going to go to angle. Angle is above your apps button. Okay. Go to angle, which is above the apps button. And we're going to choose degrees. Okay. And then we're going to go back into the angle and we're going to choose option 4, which says to DMS. And there we have 112 degrees, 40 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have you try one by yourself and then check it on your calculator. So you have to know how to do it by hand, but you can definitely check it. Okay, let's do 138.367 degrees. So you're going to do it by hand first, and then you can check it on your calculator. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I got 138 degrees, 22 minutes, 1.2 seconds. Right? So your seconds can be in decimal. Okay? Okay, we're going to go the other direction now. So that was degrees to DMS. Now we're going to go DMS to degrees. Okay. So let's use one that we've already worked with. Let's do the 112.67. So 112, 40, 12, right? 112 degrees, 40 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay. So we know that this is going to be 112 point something. Okay. So we're going to work the other direction. So what do you think we need to do here? Yeah, start with the smallest, start with the seconds, 12 seconds. We're going to convert this to minutes. So there's 1 minute in 60 seconds, right? So 12 divided by 60, and we get 0.2 seconds. Wait, did I do that right? I'm sorry, 0.2 minutes. 0.2 minutes. Okay. So now we're going to add the 40 minutes to that. So now we have 40.2 minutes. And we're going to multiply that or divide by 60, right? 1 degree has 60 minutes. So 40.2 divided by 60, and we get 0.67 degrees. So there we've got 0.67 degrees. Okay? So we work backwards. We start with seconds. We divide by 60, we get the minutes. And then we add that to our minutes, and then we divide by 60 and we get the degrees. Want to do one yourself? Okay, let's do 36 degrees, 14 minutes, 3.6 seconds. Let's convert that to degrees. It doesn't come out nice, does it? I got 36.234 degrees. Okay. Everybody good with that? Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that on your calculator. Okay. Let's see, 36, 14, 3.6. Okay. So we go to our calculator. Okay. Make sure you're in degree mode. So we're going to do 36 degrees. We're going to go into angle and choose the degree mark. And then, what was it? 14, 3.6. Okay, 14 minutes. So I have to go back into the angle and choose option number 2 for minutes. 3.6 seconds. Now this time, see above the plus sign there? We're going to use the alpha key and choose the plus sign, and that puts the second mark there. Okay, and all we do is press enter, and there it is. Because you're in degree mode. Okay.
What happens if you're not in degree mode?
Nothing. Now, will it still work if we do? I think it's actually. Does the other direction work also? Okay, the other direction did not work. Right. So if you're not in degree mode, you can go from DMS to degrees, which is kind of weird. You wouldn't think you could, but you can't go from degrees to DMS. So just make sure you're in degree mode instead of radian mode. Okay. Yeah.
Now, if we keep it in degree, will that affect any other, like, in like the future, if we use our calculator?
Yes.
Like, would we have
When
to
we're
change
graphing, usually we want it to be in radian mode. Other than that, we almost always want it to be in degree mode. Okay. So you should always check it because you never know what you might have been doing last. You might have put it into radian mode, right? But also use common sense, right? So I'm converting 112.67 degrees to DMS and he gave me 1 degree. Okay, something's wrong, right? Something's wrong. So, use your common sense, okay? Okay, so let's see here. Homework 5.1. Wait, that's not you. Did I load this on here? Okay, while I'm loading your homework onto the screen here, in your notes on page 2, I want you to do letter A and B, okay? In your notes on page 2, do letter A and B. So the first one, I got 36.422 degrees, okay, and I checked it on my calculator. Remember, we're dividing. We start with the seconds. We divide by 60 to get the minutes. We add that to our other minutes. We divide by 60 to get the degrees. Yes?
So when we have, like, when it doesn't come out evenly, do you want us to go to the thousands place, not the hundreds?
I'm okay with either.
Okay.
Okay. And then on the other side, when we start with degrees, we're going to DMS, we just keep multiplying by 60. Okay? Questions? All right, how much time do we have left this period? 10:33. Okay. I think this is a good place to stop. So I'd like you to work on your homework 4.1, which you already have. And you're going to do numbers 5 through 12. 5 through 12. Okay. And when do I see you next? Monday. Okay. So we're going to have a quiz Monday. I can get it up here. All right. Quiz Monday. And the quiz Monday will basically be on everything that this worksheet was on. Right? Your reference angles, converting between radians and degrees, and then DMS. Okay? So everything that this homework was on, your quiz will be on. Questions? Okay.
I didn't play number 1. Oh, never mind.
I can give you. Who needs a hard copy? Yeah, quiz will be on that.